Alright, time to test out the Logitech 9000. This is the straight up 720p, and I don't know if you can change anything to do with the settings for right light. And looks like for a microphone we're using the integrated mic 9000. Doesn't look like I can change that while I'm recording, so this is going to be with the integrated mic. And when I make another video, it's going to be with the Yeti. We'll see what kind of difference we get. Also, frame rate's kind of bad. We're looking at 16%, maxing out maybe 20% load for the CPU, but we're still getting really blurry stuff here. I've just put on the right light. There's with it off. There's with it on. Doesn't look like it's really changing anything. That's large 720p. This is the optimized 720p. A little bit different. Way better frame rate. Still kind of a little bit of delay when you see the hands moving. The fingers sort of get in the way of each other. This is now with the Yeti mic. I don't know exactly what kind of sound we're getting since I'm not doing real-time monitoring. Sort of a video test. And I want to compare colors and sound of the integrated mic to my incoming C920, which hopefully will be a decent upgrade for down here. And I hope that we can get better frame rates on the higher resolution, because optimized 720p is not really the same as 720p. So, see what 1080p is like. Alright, here's a test of the Logitech C920. Definitely a different feel as far as colors go compared to the 9000. I would argue that this is a little bit more true of color, although it does look a bit bland at first in comparison to the 9000, which gives a lot more of a yellow tone, I'd say. Other people had commented that their picture in the 920 was affected a lot by other factors in the room. For example, their carpet would affect how the overall color balance of the camera looked. For me, I've got brown and white, so I don't know how those combine to impact anything. But this is the full 1080p resolution, and I do think that it is quite sharp. One of the things that I want to do is test the I'm just doing it manually, this focusing. So you can see this is full all the way up. That's how close I can go. Can't quite touch the webcam, but there's about the limit. And I'm going to try that same thing using autofocus and see how it adapts. So I can see the slider bar. It's still not really recognizing that I want to go up close. If I block out most of the other bit of the image, not really that great of autofocus like you'd expect. Is not really wanting to focus up on this. So I would say that you're sort of better off going with manual focus. Let's try this autofocus here in the bottle. Even though it's right in the center of the image, it's not really getting it. I think that even with this, it doesn't focus in from infinite at all. I don't know what you have to do. There we go. So that's like a little too long in my opinion. When you do get it working, the close-ups are pretty good. And then back. I'd say the frame rates are a lot better than what I had with the 9000. Moving hands are pretty good. Motion overall is pretty fluid, I would say. And yeah, a little more true of color. A bit more neutral.